friends, Kristen LeBanway here with a little Phoenix real estate market update for you. And you know what? It looks like we've hit some kind of plateau here. Oh, it really, really does. I mean, in the last few weeks, we've definitely been seeing some signs. Maybe things are starting to level off. But right now, it's definitely a trend. Our Comfort Market Index of 512.7 is actually down from the peak we hit last week, 514.6. Demand is continuing to go down, 114.8 versus 116.5 last week. And our supply indicator really leveling off. Last week it was 22.7, this week it's 22.4, which is not really that big of a change. So these are just really some signs that some sort of brakes are being applied. It's a little too early to start celebrating. If you can imagine a bathtub that is 22.4% full and you pour a cup of water into it, you are still quite a bit away from take me away Calgon time, if you know what I'm saying. That's where we are in the Phoenix real estate market. I mean, 22% of our normal inventory is still, not enough. But it is a sign that maybe things are going to start leveling off. Does that mean that prices are going to start coming down? No, it does not. Not in any way, shape, or form. In fact, we are expecting to see the sales prices go up quite a bit in the next few weeks or maybe even months because all of the activity that we're seeing from January, February, we just had way not enough houses. Those sales prices aren't going to show up until now. Sales prices are a lagging indicator, so it's going to look really nutty, and you're going to be saying, but Kristen, you said there were more well, okay, we have a ways to go before things get better. The under contract prices right now are significantly higher than the closed prices, and as we all know, who's been shopping out there in the Phoenix real estate market, those houses are not exactly selling for less than the listing price. Mostly you're looking at the listing price and asking, how much higher do I need to go to have a shot at getting this house? So look for some like craziness in the next few months ahead. But the good news is we might be leveling off. We might start to see something, not getting worse. It's the best we can hope for at this point. So interesting story for you. I had a call this week from one of my clients who said, hey, my neighbor's house sold for $595,000. Do you think my house could sell for $600,000? And I was like, dude, all day long your house could sell for at least $600,000, maybe even more, because their house is super cool in a hot location. And he's like, I'm really, really thinking that maybe I should just sell my house and move in with my in-laws until things kind of calm down. Thinking, he can scoop up a deal like those guys did when they sold their houses in 2006, kind of waited around until 2009, 10, 11, and were able to buy a house for half the price. Is that going to happen right now? No, it's not going to happen. That's a strategy that is not, you're going to end up living at your in-laws for the rest of your life, okay? So the point is prices are going to keep going up, and what we're hoping for here is that they just start going up slower, like less fast. Our normal appreciation rates are like 5-6%. We've been seeing like 8s and 9s for quite some time. And so we're hoping to get back to that versus the 22-24% appreciation rates we're seeing right now, which actually might go up. Here's the thing. Here's why this is so different. We have been looking at diminishing supply since 2014. It was steadily going down since 2014, and it really started to go down in 2018. During this time, our demand has been fairly normal, close to 100, but supply has just kind of we've had more people moving in. Builders kind of cut back in the crash days. They cut way back, so they weren't building houses. And so every year we just fell a little farther behind. In 2018, that started to become very apparent. It was very noticeable. Hey, there are not enough houses to go around here. And in 2020, we all at the beginning of that year said, you know what, it's going to get crazy this year. There's not enough houses here. It's seriously an issue. And then we had COVID, which really just put gasoline on the whole thing. So you can see that demand has gone up quite a bit since 2020 and start to level off now. And so that might just calm things down a little bit to give everybody a chance to catch up. New builds, okay, builders, they're building as fast as they can, but you know what? They're getting kind of nutty. We're hearing a lot of stories about builders now, instead of doing, waiting lists and lotteries, which is nutty enough as it is, they're doing highest and best offers on each lot. They'll release a lot and say, hey, any buyer interested in this lot with this house on it, which is gonna look like this, you know, how much are you willing to spend? How much are you willing to offer, and how much are you willing to spend in options? And they're gonna pick the person that they can squeeze the most money out of. Okay, so that's making it hard for the builders, and eventually they're gonna have enough homes where they aren't gonna get away with that stuff, but right now that's what they're doing. Resales were still down 17% in the level of new listings we see at this time of year. And so sellers are like, I don't wanna live with my mother-in-law, I'll just stay in my house until I can make the move. You know, if you're downsizing, it's a little bit easier, but if you're doing any kind of other change, it's difficult, because how are you gonna sell this house and buy another house? It's very hard. And I'll be talking about that in another video, some tips for you in this year, how you can buy and sell at the same time. It is a very tricky situation right now. Even though the prices have gone up quite a bit, people are not paying that much more each month for their mortgage payment. Why? Because the interest rates are still really low. In 2018, we were pushing 5% interest rate, which by the way is still pretty low. But the end result is that people are not really paying that much more for the house that they're buying. We're not feeling that sort of pain in the pocketbook yet. And people are adapting. You don't think people are adapting? I just talked to a friend of mine in California who's a real estate agent, Southern California, Long Beach. And I said, hey man, how's it going out there? He's like, we have 10% of our inventory. I was like, what? All you guys are moving here. I thought you would have way more houses. He's like, no, people move out of those houses. People move in faster than hotcakes on a cold morning. Direct quote. So if you're looking for any signs of a crash or whatever, just no, that's not gonna happen. I know there's lots of chicken littles out there who are pointing to the eviction moratorium ending, foreclosures coming along. It's not gonna make a big difference, okay? Everybody has equity in their homes right now. So even if they have to sell their house, they're gonna wanna get as much money out of it as they can. People who lost their homes to foreclosure or short sale, they weren't getting anything. They didn't care if their home sold for $1. The people right now are gonna wanna squeeze every dollar out of that sale. So don't look for any sort of, fire sales happening anytime soon. Bottom line is home prices historically tend to go up, and that's going to continue to happen. We're just hoping that they stop going up so darn fast. So that's all I've got for you this week. If you have any questions or comments, or if you know where I can get a good deal on a bunch of Calgon, because I know that day is going to come eventually, well, you know where to find me, Kristen, here in Phoenix.com. That's where. Go out there and make it a beautiful day.